Here's Antetokounmpo, cut off by Pascal. Middleton, sidestep, and the three is good. And Holiday has had some great games against the Raptors through the years. Here's Pascal with the clock down. Nice move, and feeling it early on. Siakam up to the task. Red operating in the paint. And a good move, but the shot just a little bit too strong as Giannis now is attacking. And the shot is good, and he gets the call. He's averaging a career low 59% from the line. One of the reasons why you're pointing out to foul him. It's not a bad thing. Here's Baines. Triggers a three. Raptors by 2.
6 for his last 13 on the threes, so he's shooting it a lot better. And I tell you what, this guy Middleton is playing so well for them.
And Nick Nurse not pleased with that. I don't know that the officials knew whose ball it was. I think that's ultimately what happened there. Is Antetokounmpo are fired up. You already got the button undone and tie undone a little bit. You're raring to go. Here's Van Vliet to Baines with a slam dunk. 2019.
He's had a good pro career. He really has. Give him credit.
Oh, Giannis with the slam dunk right at the rim.
Good all-around player. Contributes in many ways.
His game has skyrocketed playing next to. Look at that spin with the finger roll.
Spin around.
Cut off. Played with the New York Knicks last season. DJ Augustine to Middleton, and Middleton is fouled on the inside by Baines. He'll head to the line.
Combined 16 points tonight already. They're doing a good job. They're top 2 guys delivering the goods.
Here's Norman Powell attacking, doing a much better job getting to the rim and finishing. 27-23 is the updated score. Here's DJ Augustine. He drills the three. And Watanabe.
Good challenge that time by Boucher.
Here's Norm. And how about that? The finger roll, scoop shot. And here's Utah quickly into the front court, putting some pressure on the defense of the Bucks in transition. Kyle steps up and drills the three. Milwaukee, in the length that they have, at multiple positions. Here's Forbes and Watson flying out.
As you mentioned, Matt, in a
flyby scenario.
Yeah, and Brent Forbes is a 41% three-point shooter.
And Davis showing his range to decline for Chris. DiVincenzo with the three, in and out, batted up. And Lopez stays with it on the third opportunity. And out of the fingertips of Pascal, Lowry with the three that doesn't go. How many times throughout his career? We've talked about it so often, where his standing in and taking a charge changes the game.
Good minutes from Terrence Davis.
Lopez lays it up and in off of the jump ball.
Remember I mentioned that you got a timeout to burn here. I don't like this run right here from Milwaukee.
Norman Powell stops the drought. Nearly 3 minutes without a bucket for the Raptors before that three. Forbes, corner three. Had some good years in San Antonio. Baines launches. He's short.
And this is what Milwaukee wants. Just keep multiple possessions, and Lopez. They need a timeout. Yep.
58-50. 1:27 to go in the first half. Van Vliet to Baines with a slam dunk. And
on the evening, Raptors in that zone again.
Raptors had missed 7 in a row, and Giannis gets 2.
Defense there.
Tremendous defense on Giannis. Middleton in and out, batted around. Craig looks to save it. He does. Shot goes up, and he makes it right at the buzzer. Middleton. Transition D when you take on a team like Milwaukee, just so important. Here's Fred Van Vliet, banks it in. Certainly a lot of speculation regarding Mike Budenholzer. And last postseason, they decided to change up the roster as Powell makes it a 4-point game from the corner.
You got to play your better players major minutes.
Right. And we talked about that earlier today when we were talking about this matchup. And 8:27 left in the third.
Siakam wasn't able to put on the brakes that time.
Giannis, just go right back there.
Holiday, that's what a high-end threesome does, right? They get good shots for each other.
team that no longer has Malcolm Brogdon as Siakam knocks down that shot.
I mean, they kept Fred VanVleet shooting, 7 of 9 from 3, and them continuing, insisting on sitting back. And on the road, the Raptors had a big block out. Great on the second free throw, because he's not a great free throw shooter. You can't give up free throw blockouts.
Lopez looked like he traveled, and he banks it in.
Got to close possessions with possession. Physicality on the glass.
DJ Augustine sticks it, and Milwaukee is out and running. It's an 8-0 run. Pascal. Portis comes to him, leaves Boucher open. Such confidence here in the third quarter. VanVleet triggers a 3, bucket in.
Well, made some threes here. Made 3 more threes tonight than the Bucks.
Middleton down by 7. Shot doesn't go. Portis with a rebound. Here comes Middleton quickly into the front court on a pull-up 3, feeling it right now. And Raptors are doing a great job getting on the glass.
Nabi attacked that ball. He didn't get the rebound, but he didn't let the offensive guy get it.
How about Norm? Norman Powell's got 23. Augustine, here's Giannis. Double VanVleet. Davis to the rim, and he gets fouled, and he finishes, and a chance to tie it at the end of the third. DiVincenzo throws it down. Knocked away, scooped up by Norm. Top scorer for the Raptors, 23 points in the game, and he drills that 3. He now has 26, and he's feeling it.
2 Raptors in double figures. They only have 10. Where would they be tonight without Mr. Norman Powell?
Playoff Powell and Giannis, the and 1. Holiday, Giannis, Lopez puts it on the deck, and it's a lead that grows back to 9. Tenacious defense that time by Siakam on Holiday. Pascal, as you mentioned, the first game back, and sticks it. And Siakam 5 of 11 from the field. Siakam makes a move. Craig has a left arm into him, and Baines banks it in.
Was Baines really well done?
Raptors hustling defense, but Middleton steps into that one and connects. Lowry rises up, the 3, bucket and book it. They lead by 9. Milwaukee's second in the NBA in scoring margin, only to the Lakers. 9.1. There's Kyle once again. Lowry.
No scatter report. Johnson's got good quickness, can guard on the perimeter there.
Lowry. How about that move? Now you see me, now you don't. Giannis on a kick out. Holiday here. Middleton with an open 3.
Well, they just get Giannis.
Kyle has the last 11, Jack, for the Raptors. Has Lopez in space, driving kick, extra pass. Stanley sticks it. Finger roll, Holiday, and a timeout. Hit a season high 6 3-pointers, Jack.